Welcome back to El Merengue Culé. I hope you're having a great day. Today, we're going to talk a little more about the overview of La Liga. What's going to happen in this final match day. Let's roll that intro. So as always, we're going to be doing the Barcelona and Real Madrid pregame analysis, but today we're doing a little twist, which we're also going to be talking about the relegation battle, the European qualifying battle, and the Champions League is pretty sealed up. But let's start off with Barcelona.
Barcelona is playing Alaves. Alaves is currently 15th place in La Liga. They don't have anything to fight for. I think Barcelona should take this game to boost their confidence. We've come from a low point. Last matchup was not good. It was not good.
Yeah.
I think Setien should use this matchup to boost our points. Now, it's important to note that Piqué, Firpo, and Rakitic will not be at this game due to accumulations of yellow cards. We're only rolling with 16 players.
16 players.
Three of those being goalkeepers. Three of those being goalkeepers.
So there's 13 players that can play on the actual field.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So let's run through what we think will be the starting 11. I think Griezmann's still injured, so it should be a 4-3-3.
Yeah.
It should be Ter Stegen, Semedo, Lenglet, and Jordi Alba, and the other center back has to be Araujo. I mean, Piqué's gone.
Okay.
Yeah. So in the midfield, this is where it gets a little bit, controversial. We have Vidal, Busquets, De Jong, and Ricky Puig, right? So because Piqué is not here, I think we should for sure have Busquets to solidify the team. And honestly, the smartest move to pull out our best 11 will be Vidal, just because he's again he can defend, although he's been playing very
box to box. Yeah, he likes to run.
But I would like to see Ricky Puig and the Young play together at least a few minutes. So I think Ricky Puig will play this game. I know the Young's back, but I think we should still give him a little bit more rest. We don't want to rush anything. So that'd be Ricky Puig, Vidal, and Busquets. And then top three, Ansu Fati, Messi, and Suarez. Keep that the same.
You want to give Braithwaite a shot?
No, he played.
He had a horrible game last time, right? Yeah, that's what I figured. Yeah, Barcelona can mainly use this game as a friendly to prepare for that Champions League. Since not much is at stake anymore. Alaves is also basically done. They can't qualify for Europa League. They can't get relegated. So that's basically a pretty stale matchup. Meanwhile, for Real Madrid, they're playing Leganés, a Leganés team that's still going to be fighting for salvation. Yeah. With a Real Madrid team Zidane went out in conference and said that they want to get the 11 wins just because the title is done. They don't want to just let the foot off the pedal. So I still see a Real Madrid team that's going to try. I may see some experimenting. So that's going to lead me to my starting lineup. In goal, as always, we're going to have Courtois because he's trying to rack up as many clean sheets as possible. However, he's still going to end up winning the Zamora Trophy, which is for the most clean sheets this season. So anyways, we're going to have Courtois in the back. On the right back spot, Carvajal. In the center backs, this is where it's key, I think. Varane and Militao.
Okay. I
think it's time for him to give, Ramos a rest, but also Varane and Militao are going to be playing in that Champions League match against Man City. And I think it's time to get them going a little more. Okay. On the left back, Mendy, only left back available. Center mids, we're going to have Casemiro. He's the only player that can really play center defensive mid. And then Toni Kroos and Fede Valverde. So pretty strong. I mean, basically our strongest lineup. Modric has been playing a lot, so I would give him a little break. And up top, we're going to have Isco at the center attacking mid. Give him a little more playing time. And up top, I think we're going to be seeing Luka Jovic and Benzema.
Interesting. Luka
Jovic, he's been out for so many games because of the whole coronavirus. He was injured. He's had a horrible season. But why not? This presents as the perfect opportunity to give him a chance. Maybe he can get a goal, end the season with a little bit of confidence, and you never know, he could have a good performance. So why not? And then Benzema, the battle for Pichichi is still open. Benzema would have to score a hat trick, and Messi not score any goals for him to beat Messi. So I find it pretty tough. Why 3 goals? Because Messi's only 2 ahead. But Messi's played a lot less minutes and has a lot more assists. So any tiebreaker would go to Messi. So anyways, that's not for Real Madrid. But now let's transition to that relegation battle. Because they're playing Leganés. Tell us about what's happening in the relegation zone.
So Leganés is currently with 35 points. Mm-hmm. And they're in 18th place. That's the cutoff point, right? They're under the cutoff point. Right above them is Celta Vigo with 36 points, right? So 36, 35.
Yeah.
And, Leganés is playing a Real Madrid. A very strong Real Madrid. It's going to be hard for them to beat them. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, tell us what it would mean if
So for me and for us, we're Mexican. So Leganes is coached by Aguirre, an old Mexican coach. So it's a team that there's a little bit of love for, and part of me doesn't want to see them go down. He's put in a lot of effort, and so obviously I'm always gonna want Real Madrid to win this game. But like you were saying, Celta Vigo is playing Espanyol.
Yeah.
Now Espanyol is dead last in La Liga, so it's Espanyol, Mallorca, and Leganes. Mallorca and Espanyol are done. So that Espanyol team is probably not going to give them too much of a fight. And Celta Vigo is a good team. So I could easily see them winning that game. What do you think?
Yeah, I think Leganes is
It's pretty lost. Yeah, I find it tough. I don't think Madrid's going to go easy on them.
Yeah.
And on the other side, you have Celta Vigo that is it's honestly a solid team. They are a Division 1 team. Celta Vigo has Rafinha, Manny Suarez, Aspas. Like they deserve to be in Division 1. I mean, obviously it's not whether you deserve it or not, but I think they will end up saving themselves. Now, with that being said, let's transition to even the more exciting battle, which is who's going to qualify for the Europa League.
So real quick, if you're 7th place, you have to go through like a separate bracket to qualify for the Europa League, and 6th and 5th place qualified.
Automatic.
So with that being said, tell us how the teams are standing.
Okay, so obviously you guys can also look. We should be having the La Liga standings right here. You can see that Villarreal is currently 5th place with 57 points, so they have probably the best shot at staying in. However, Villarreal plays Eibar, so Eibar already they don't have much to play for. I actually do see that as a potential win for them. However, this is where it gets real interesting because underneath Villarreal we have Real Sociedad, Getafe, Valencia, and Granada. Now all 4 of those teams have a shot at one spot.
Yeah.
Okay, one spot. Right here we have Real Sociedad with 55 points, Getafe with 54, and then Valencia and Granada with 53. So who do they play? Okay, tell us who they play.
Sociedad is playing Atlético Madrid, who is currently in 3rd place.
Tough. And a Real Sociedad team that I love. I obviously am rooting for them. Oh my God, I love that team.
So if they lose,
it's a tough game.
If they lose, that could be it for them. So let's go over through the rest of the teams below them, right? So we have Getafe with 54 points playing Levante, who's currently in 12th place.
Also, Levante, that could be tricky, but I mean, they don't have much to play for.
Exactly. So, I think Getafe could hold that place, could get a win. So we'll keep going down, right? 8th place, we have Valencia, who with 53 points.
53 points, yeah.
Plenty of space to move up if they win. But they are playing Sevilla, a 4th place team, and Sevilla has been playing well.
And Valencia, guys, if you're not up to date with Valencia, they've had problems left and right since starting from the pandemic. Their coach got fired. There were issues where the president's daughter posted some things about the club on Twitter, and it just started this whole mass thing. Players have just not been doing good. Rodrigo's injured, so Valencia is honestly not in a good place.
Yeah,
I don't think.
Now Granada, they are playing Bilbao, who is right underneath them. Bilbao. They don't have a chance at making any European spots, but
they're a team that play with pride.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So what do we think will be the final outcome?
So I think Valencia is gonna lose. I don't see them beating Sevilla.
I agree.
I think Real Sociedad against Atlético Madrid, they're gonna tie.
Eesh.
I think they're gonna tie, and Getafe is gonna beat Levante. However, and Granada is also gonna beat Atletico Bilbao. However, Getafe is already ahead, so I think it'll end up being Getafe that goes through alongside Villarreal.
Yeah.
And that's going to be pretty heartbreaking for Real Sociedad. However, Real Sociedad will end up in the qualifying position, in the spot to qualify for the Europa League, and they will end up qualifying. That's my final prediction. What do you think?
I agree with that.
You think that can happen?
Yeah, I can see that happening.
Yeah, I mean, with Valencia, they're not too solid, and Granada, it's not going to cut it for them.
So, I mean, for the Champions League positions, mathematically they're secured. It's going to be Real Madrid, Barcelona, Atletico, and Sevilla.
Yeah, correct. And lastly, before we sign off, I want to give a quick shout out. Guess who predicted the score correctly for the Real Madrid game, but not only predicted the score, but also predicted who exactly was going to score. With 2 goals from Benzema, Mr. Manuel Amador. Congratulations to you. That is your shout out, sir. So with that being said, guys, I want you to let us know who you think is going to end up qualifying for the Europa League and also for the end up saving themselves from relegation. If you guessed all 3 spots right, meaning you're guessing the 5th, the 6th, and the, who saves himself, whether Leganés or Celta Vigo, then you will get a shout out in that last final video that we do in the post-analysis game, which will be done tomorrow. For that one, I will be there. We're going to be doing a live reaction to it, so all these things are going to be happening, so that's going to be a lot of fun. Make sure you tune in for that video. Well, with that being said, if you made it this far in the video, please make sure you hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you haven't. We have a lot of awesome videos planned for the future of this account, regardless of La Liga, because it is ending. As always, have a great day. We'll see you guys next video.